सभागार में हार्दिक अभिनंदन, हार्दिक स्वागत। इस सत्र में आपकी उपस्थिति निश्चित तौर पर हम सबके लिए बहुत ही विशेष है। साथ ही हमारे साथ लगभग 8000 लोग इस समय YouTube पर लाइव हमसे जुड़े हुए हैं। उन सब का भी हार्दिक अभिनंदन। एक बार हम उनके लिए क्लैप करें, क्योंकि बीच में हम लोग ब्रेक के लिए गए थे, लेकिन वो हमसे लगातार जुड़े हुए हैं। एक बार पुनः आदरणीय सर का हार्दिक अभिनंदन। और अब हम अपना अगला सत्र प्रारंभ कर रहे हैं। आप सब और ऑनलाइन जुड़े हुए हमारे सभी साथियों का भी हार्दिक अभिनंदन। सबसे अनुरोध, अपने प्रश्न आप लिखते रहें। बाद में क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन में आप सब उन प्रश्नों को पूछ सकते हैं। जैसा मैंने पहले परिचय कराया, हमारे साथ इस समय मंच पर उपस्थित हैं डॉक्टर संयम भारद्वाज, कंट्रोलर एग्जामिनेशन, जो हमसे चर्चा करेंगे बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन ट्वाइस इन ए ईयर। और साथ में है डॉक्टर विश्वजीत शाह, डायरेक्टर स्किल एजुकेशन सीबीएसई, जो हमसे स्किल एजुकेशन पर बात करेंगे। और साथ हैं होलिस्टिक प्रोग्रेस कार्ड सब्जेक्ट्स एट 2 लेवल्स, रेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ सिलेबस एंड बुक्स, उस पर चर्चा करने के लिए डॉक्टर प्रज्ञा एम सिंह, डायरेक्टर एकेडमिक्स। तो इस सत्र में एक बार पुनः आपका स्वागत। और अब मेरा अनुरोध डॉक्टर संयम भारद्वाज जी से वो आए और हम सब के बीच अपना व्याख्यान रखें।
So now it is good afternoon. So good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. I am meeting to all the people after first time after the conduct of examination. Therefore, in the presence of Secretary Education, sir, I would like to communicate my sincere thanks to each and every one of you for holding the examination as per the expectation of the country. Believe me, these examinations cannot be conducted without the support of you people. And I have stated many times that you are the most powerful people on the earth, I would say, who can control the minds of anyone. And I am the current example that the way you have supported in the conduct of examination, I am thrilled and really wish to communicate you my sincere thanks and thanks on behalf of the CBSE. Now, the very important point is that two examination, hopefully everyone is well aware of, which is the most important recommendation of the National Education Policy 2020, and how it has to be made reality, that need to be ensured today, or we will be getting the views from you people. But the presentation, which will take 15 minutes time to take you to the journey of the conduct of examination, is actually completed in 15 months time, starting from 1st of July, and it goes up to the end of next year September, when we are completing the activity of the verification, providing photocopy and the revaluation of the answer box. So I'll come to the presentation. Now, the board examination is the biggest exercise probably done by any board across the world, and I am saying from past few months that it is the second biggest exercise which is done in this country after the Lok Sabha election. Now, the main recommendation of the NEP on examinations are two board examination. Current status, I would just like to let you know. Now, main examination which we are conducting, we have fixed the date of the examination. 15th of February is the starting date, for the class 10th and 12th. And for the main examination, these examinations are going generally up to 7th of April, and May end we are declaring the result, though the actual date of declaration is little early, but we are fixing that by end of the May we have to declare the result. And in this examination, three category of the students are appearing: fresh students who have taken the admission in class 12 for the first time appearing in the board. Second is the second chance compartment, because first chance compartment is in the month of July, and the second is in the month of February and April. And thereafter, the improvement category students, all five subjects could be improved by appearing in this examination by the student. Now, thereafter, we are holding the supplementary examination in the month of July and it goes up to July, August, January we are conducting. This year we have decided to hold the examination in the month of July, and August we are declaring the result. And this in this examination, the first chance compartment students are appearing, the third chance compartment students are appearing, then compartment the students who have passed by replacing the subject from the sixth subject, they are appearing, and the improvement in the one subject in class 12 and two subject in class 12 10 are appearing in this examination. So this fourth point was taken when the NEP was out. So it was decided that we can hold the examination of the improvement category also along with the compartment examination, and therefore the name of this examination was changed from the compartment examination to the supplementary examination. So students are not allowed to wait for a year. Immediately for class 12 they can appear in one examination and two examination in class 10th they can appear and improve their performance. Now, this is the schedule of the different category of examination. This should be in mind when we are deciding something. First session of the JEE has started this year, 24th January, and it goes up to the 1st February. Then session 2 from 1st April to 15th April. And what has been done when we developed our day sheet, looking into the JEE session 2, we decided to complete the examination of the students offering mathematics and will be appearing in the JEE in such a manner that they are getting nearly 15-20 days time to prepare for the JEE2 examination. Then NEET UG, certainly 5th of May, then CUET 15th May to 31st May, and CLAD, this is conducted in the month of December, so 23rd 2023 it was conducted in the month of December, and this year again probably it will be conducted in the month of December. So it will not clash with the examination conducted by the CBSE for classes 10th and 12th. Now, this is the condition as on today. Class and examinations are conducted for about 35 days in the main examination. Class and examinations are conducted for 7 to 8 days in the supplementary examination. Class 12th examinations are conducted for 55 days approximately for 12th main examination, and for supplementary only 1 day examination is conducted. Now, total subjects which are offered by the CBSE, these are 83, 61 and plus 22 with the skills one. And total subject with CBSE is offering for class 12, these are 121, 78 plus 43. Now, the issue of the date of competition, holidays, gaps between examination, etc. was also taken care of when the time of the preparation of, at the time of the preparation of the date sheet. Now, examination cannot be conducted in two shifts in our country because, again, I am saying we are similar to the era of the English people, where when there was no sunset in their regime, the same is with us also, because Japan to Ghana we are having all the schools in many countries, and every time we are having the sun on the high sky only. So the time which is matching, that time is very different. I had put means having the experience of 24 years in conduct of examination, I tried my best that no, if I can conduct the examination in two shifts, but with the current policy, it is not possible. Now, looking into the sports students also, what has been decided by the CBSE, that we will, if their examination and the event is coinciding, so we will conduct their examination after some time, after the examinations are over, and accordingly this year, when 2nd of April it was decided, means examination were over, from 3rd to 7th, 8th April we have conducted the examination, and immediately along with the main students we have declared their result also. Then lot of facilities are extended to the CWSN candidate. The main facilities that we are giving 20 minutes time to them per hour for additional time for completing the question paper. Then after the result declaration, facility of verification, photocopy, revaluation is provided in both the examination main as well as in the supplementary examination. Then the board examination is holding the main. The board is holding the main and supplementary examination. This I already communicated to you. Now in class 12, the students can improve their performance in one subject. Why? This is very important question. I thought that this will be the question which Anurag ji basically have conducted the examination, which was not his responsibility. That is my responsibility, asking the question to you. So the issue is that why? Because compartment is given only in one subject in class 12 and two subject in class 10. So accordingly, we are making the combination. So all the subject examination is conducted only on one day, and in class 10, when we are making the combination, it goes up to 8 days. So only two subjects are given. Then the students are given the opportunity to improve in all the 5 subjects next year only. But this number, as far as current scenario is concerned, not very big. Only in few subjects students are appearing. Now, answer book for both the examinations are sent together only because we want to save the time. Means both examination, the main and the supplementary examination, and these answer books are kept very safely and securely with certain schools only. Then admit card of both the examinations are issued separately. It has to be. Then practical internal assessment project work is done before the conduct of examination. Private students can also appear in both the examination. Private student doesn't mean that they will come and appear in our examination. Private students who have already studied or completed the course of study but unable to qualify or unable to appear in the examination, they will appear in the examination as a private candidate. Now, approximately 4,000 question papers and 2 lakh questions are prepared to prepare the means for the purpose of assessment. Now, approximately 2.5 crore answer books are evaluated by the board to declare the result based on the subject offered by the student. Now, teachers remain involved in the board examination work for about 55 days when we are holding the examination, 15 to 20 days in the evaluation, and thereafter their services are also used during the verification, photocopy, revaluation, etc. also. And sometime when we are in the rush of declaring the result for the comparison work or the other work also, we are requesting the schools to depute the teachers so that the work could be completed, putting 24/7 efforts. Now, how we are developing the date sheet? Date sheet is developed only when the list of candidates is over. Means this we are trying from past few years that it should be over by August, but it is going up to September, October, which is quite late. But this time we will ensure that from July it is starting and August it is completed, so that we will be having the clear picture that how many combination are offered by the students and how many question papers are required, because we have to make the preparation looking into the current scenario of the country for the board examination also. Now, holidays, Sundays, etc. are noted. Class-wise blank date sheet is prepared, marking the holidays date and other dates also. Then we are making the combinations of these subjects which are not offered, and I will request each and every one of you to see the date sheet also sometimes, that there are many subjects by going through the name, they doesn't seems to be very important, but only single examination is conducted on that particular date, meaning thereby that subject is offered by all the combinations of the subject. So we have to we have to provide the separate date to this subject, like the legal studies, yoga. So even the legal studies and yoga cannot be conducted together because the student has offered both the subjects. Now we are looking into the gaps, rearranging each and everything, and lot of things are being taken care, and even the scheme of evaluation is also incorporated in the date sheet, so that to save the time of the schools, we are just completing the evaluation works side by side. Soon the examinations are conducted. After 10 days of the conduct of first examination, we are starting our evaluation also. Now, this is the minimum time required for completing each and every activity. This is mentioned over here. Filling of the LOC and other activities takes nearly 60 days time. Center notification final, it takes nearly 30 days time. Release of roll number after the center notification days, 15 days of time. Because we are going through individual center, so that there should not be any problem at the later stage. Then conduct of practical examination for the winter bound school, 1 month. It starts in the November, and November we are trying that the winter bound schools are holding their practical examination and uploading their marks. Then the practical for the summer bound school, these are conducted for 45 days starting from 1st January to 15th of February. But even after that, we are giving the time to the schools to complete the practical examinations, because many schools are over there unable to hold the practicals during this period. Then conduct of examination 55 days, result declaration 45 days are required, because soon the examinations are over. Nearly for 10 first days we are completing the evaluation, and thereafter we are going and checking the data, asking lot of things to the school, and then we are completing, and then we are holding our result committee meeting, and thereafter we are declaring our result, and thereafter verification, photocopy and revaluation facility is provided to the schools and the students. Now, this is the thing which Anurag sir has already informed everyone over here, that what would be the combination, how the language will be offered, how the other subjects will be offered, from which group, how many subjects will be offered. So, this is the main thing, looking into which we have to decide, we have to think that what would be the scenario of holding the examination. Means how we can reduce the time of the conduct of examinations, so that the teaching learning time is available with the schools, and teachers remain in the schools for a longer period, because the basic problem of our country as of now is, in the present days, is that sometimes because of the winter, sometimes because of the summer, sometimes because of the rain, sometimes because of the pollution, schools are closed, and a lot of other issues are also involved. So this is for the class 10, and class 12 is also over here, which is, you people are very well aware about this. This is for the class 12, that 8 compulsory subjects are to be offered. The only thing is that in the NCF, though it is mentioned that the skill subject examination will be conducted internally, but we are of the opinion that no, it should be done by the CBSE only, to give the importance to these subjects, because we can't give the responsibility for holding of the examination of these subject also. So that is very, very important. Looking into that, we have to see that how we can hold the examination successfully. Now, so the main issue is that how to implement the recommendation of the MEP to hold the two examination of classes 10th and 12th, to provide a conducive environment to our students, so that they can improve their performance if need be. And though there are n number of problems related to providing two facilities, which have been observed by us when we conducted the examination in 2022,